But I feel like against an Arizona defense that's giving up the most points per game and 10th most passing yards, Tank, is this a spot where Tom Brady, knowing, hey, we don't want to finish the season under 500, we want to win the NFC South, can step up and take advantage? Because we know the Cardinals don't really have home field advantage at this point, even though they're playing at home.
No.
They've lost 7 of the last 8 at home.
Hey, OJ, I said it before and I'll say it again. A lot of these teams I have trust issues with, and none more than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Like, I
True.
can't believe they came out as hot as they did against the Bengals last week and then just laid a total egg. Like, I understand that they're going to be going against the Arizona Cardinals, who got bodied, bodied by the Denver Broncos. That's the only way that you can describe it. But I still, like, I don't know. Like, I really, like, really, you gonna tell me that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are -7.5 better than any team in the NFL at this point, the way that they've been playing ball over the past few months? Like, I'm not with that. And can I trust either of these teams to put points on the board? Like, I understand, like, if Mike Evans gets down the field, like, he can catch a 60-yard bomb, but more than likely it's going to get called back due to holding. Or if it doesn't get called back, he's going to drop it. So, I mean, this team, like, these two teams, I mean, I've just gotten fed up to the point to where, like, if you want to bet your money on something, like, at least go into a game where these teams have showed you some solid trends and you feel like there's something that you can count on. The one thing that you can count on with these two teams is that they're going to be volatile as hell, and I don't want any parts of that.
Yeah, the Bucks are 1-10-1, Jared, ATS in their last 12 games. Last time I checked, that ain't very good, especially with them laying 5 points on the road against Arizona. Who do you favor in this spot, or is this a stay away for you?
If the Bucks don't win this game, Tom Brady should retire on the field. Just walk off.
Okay.
If they can't beat Trace McSorley, and I love Trace. I mean, you're talking to a guy that almost
drove.
You
love Trace McSorley?
I almost drove to the Rose Bowl that year with Saquon, the game against Sam Darnold. Like, I was close. Chris Godwin went absolutely bananas. Like, that's how much I love Trace McSorley. Like, he's my guy. But he was awful last week. And it was so bad. And I don't understand a world like it would be, I think, one of the bigger upsets of the millennium. I know it's only 7.5 points, but Trace McSorley over Tom Brady would be one of the bigger upsets, I think, in recent memory in terms of quarterback discrepancies in the NFL. So that's kind of where I feel about this game. This is an ideal teaser spot for Tampa to get them from 8 down to 2 or 7.5 to 1.5. The one guy that can spoil the party is J.J. Watt, who kind of looked like the depoy J.J. Watt against Denver last week. 5 pressures, 3 sacks, disruptor when he's playing at that level. When J.J. Watt's in the backfield and he's 3 sacks, 5 pressures, I'm scared. Like Tom Brady, that's the one guy that could ruin this game for the Bucs. But the Bucs offensive line's been playing really well. Trending up, at least. Playing well, relatively speaking. They were one of the worst units in the NFL early in the season. Now they're starting to trend up. And I think the Cardinals' offensive line has been trending down. So you have a trending down offensive line playing with Trace McSorley behind him and a very limited cast of characters around him because, let's be honest, Arizona doesn't really have much to play for. So I think teaser Tampa Bay is the only way that I would bet this game. And if Tom Brady can't find a way to outgun Trace McSorley, we've got a really big problem with Tampa.